My hands are cold, but the rest of me is warm from like, we have a
Running.
lot of fabric.
Oh my
so
gosh, we have a lot of fabric to show
lugging
you.
all the fabric over.
Oh, purely, he's going somewhere else.
Yeah,
He's not for us. Yeah. I'm gonna clip this here. That is gonna be less
That's okay.
problematic. I brought in my current knitting project, which I am not knitting on very much because it's a scarf. Because my son wants a scarf, so I said I would knit him one. But scarves are boring, so.
Well,
I gotta finish.
Beautiful. Those colors.
It's gonna be lovely.
Yeah. And it's gonna be so.
It's gonna be lovely. He's gonna love it. I just have to finish this before I let myself do anything else on it. So there's a little bit of accountability, you know. Or maybe I'll save it. I have a trip coming up in February. Maybe I'll save it for airplane knitting.
Yeah. Because then you don't need to worry because you're not trying to count
it's very
like rows.
easy.
You're not counting.
It's the same stitch pattern, front and back. You just go back and forth and back and forth. It's a mistake rib.
Okay.
So it's a 2x2 rib, but it's offset by one stitch each time. So you get this nice texture. It's sort of like you've got one knit row, like one ribbed row, and then in between it is basically, I think, ends up being seed stitch.
Oh, okay.
So.
And that's probably what gives it that drape. It felt really nice.
Yeah, and the extra like squishiness between it, because the ribs really stand, like they've got a lot. They really stand out. Yeah.
Speaking of yarn.
Oh my gosh, we got 2 big boxes of yarn yesterday because we now have Barocco Vintage. So this is a really lovely, affordable worsted weight wool, perfect for kids projects, perfect for sweaters, hats. It is machine washable and lay flat to dry. It does have some acrylic in it, but it also has wool and nylon, I believe. Yeah. But it is really nice and soft. I think I got like 15 colors, something like that.
The box is
very large. Yes. And we have good sweater quantities of everything. But yeah, so this is very exciting. These are all up on the website right now, and now we just need to figure out where to put them. We'll make space. We can do it. We always do it. I think that's what Caitlin's project today is going to be. And then the other thing we have is this is from West Yorkshire Spinners, and it is their fleece line. So their fleece line is it's all 100% blue-faced Leicestershire, and this is in their DK weight. So, and this one we have 7 or 8 colors, and they're all dyed on the natural. So it's got this lovely heathery sort of color to it. And then there is also an ecru, which is a bit more white.
Oh yeah, I saw that in the box.
Yeah.
Yeah, those are beautiful colors. It's like all those really like the vintage line of the Barocco.
Exactly.
Those muted tones.
Yeah.
Those are really nice.
And it is it's very soft.
Yeah.
It is very, very soft. The blue faced Leicestershire is a very soft wool. And yeah, this is 100% reared, sheared, and spun in Britain. So, which we love. It's, you know, maintaining traditional industries and local production. So that's great. That's the wool we have. Yeah. Except this is super cute.
Yeah, I don't know if we've had them before.
We've had them before. I don't know if we've had this size before.
I think the size is adorable and would be great for any small little project.
Perfect, right beside your sewing machine.
Yeah.
Pressing all of your little pieces, your little blocks.
Even to keep on your ironing board if you like that texture better, but you still need your board set.
I find the ironing on the wool mats gets your seams really nice and flat, which is really great for quilting and stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of quilting.
Yeah, we got this Lewis and Irene collection in, and we were talking about this the other day. I think I'm just obsessed with Lewis and Irene. That's everything.
Lewis and Irene is so cute, and their style is very particular and very consistent.
So there's like this little
very nice
mini
floral.
Mini floral.
Yeah.
But
And
then
this line is called Isabella,
Isabel.
and it is also on the website right now. Yeah.
And those who have probably talked to me in store know that I am obsessed with William Morris and
Yes.
the arts and crafts revival. This is
Very similar.
This is all inspired by
Yeah, very much.
William Morris art style. So there's
Yeah.
this comes in, everything came in 3 colors.
Yes.
Comes in the dark.
Yes.
I like the contrast.
This one, the dark background here is actually a very, very deep plum, very, very deep purple.
Oh, yeah.
That's what it's called
Yeah.
anyway. But yeah, it's lots of like ochres and siennas and plums and roses in this like rose colors.
Yeah,
this
that's when you can really see that plum
Yeah.
background
Yeah.
a little lighter on this
Yeah.
one. I just grabbed the whole thing down to
with cute little robins on there. Yeah, I love the little robins on a lot of the prints. This one's really nice too. This is more of like just a tone on tone.
I love this one a lot.
Smaller version of the main print.
Mhm.
I really like that one.
Oh, there's that
There's
orange one in the green.
I like this one a lot.
I love the contrast with the purple and the green.
Yeah, I like this one a lot.
Got a lot to go through, so you're getting the little quick tour. Those tone on tones.
Yes, and I think this one's called taupe, and then the other one is called cream. They're almost identical. They're opposites. Yeah.
Yeah.
So this one's called cream because the background is the cream color, and this one's called taupe because the background is the taupe color. Yeah.
Yeah. And then that main print in 2 more colors.
Yeah, love that.
I love this rosy.
This one's my favorite, I think.
Yeah, that little rosy tone to it. Yeah.
With little robins.
Yeah.
Super cute.
And we've also, should we do the rest of the quilting and then do apparel?
Yes, especially because we have a whole bunch of doll panels right now.
And those animals look so cute.
These guys?
Yeah.
There's a llama and a unicorn and a sloth, and they are very fun. This one in particular would be really good to sew with a little child because it's very simple shapes. So like even 7 or 8-year-old, if they can handle a sewing machine by themselves, they could make this by themselves. And younger children, if they need a little bit of help with the sewing machine, you could sew this with them. This one's a little bit more complicated, but again, I mean, obviously you can sew this for a child of any age, but I think, you know, like a 10-year-old could probably handle this. And it comes with all 4 dolls and their little friends and their little bags.
The little friends are adorable.
So cute. Yeah. So you would need to finish all these projects, you would need thread and stuffing, obviously. And then this is, I don't know if there's a good picture of it finished, but this is is there a finished picture of it on there? This is a dollhouse.
Oh, there's a little
tiny graphic of it finished right there. So obviously we've got better pictures on the website, but you can see it stands up. So it's got, this is a standing wall and that's a standing wall. And then this right here, that's also a standing wall. And then it's got this floor and then it all just folds up and it is a little dollhouse. So you've got like, there's a little kitchen. There's a little kitchen. So like a fridge and a stove and a sink and a table and chairs. And then this is like a little living room. So you've got a chair and a bookcase and that's the rug. And then that's the other wall of the living room. And
it comes with the dolls and they have
all the little dolls to play.
This adorable groundhog for spring.
He's funny looking.
He is cute and it matches all of these.
Yes, so we have, this is Hello Spring. This is a collection called Hello Spring and we have pre-cuts from that collection as well. And then, so these little dolls are supposed to go on felt. So very simple to construct and we just got in a shipment of felt. So we're good. We've got lots and lots of felt. And then there's also like little furniture. So there's like that's a tabletop.
And you sew the bed and you make the blankets.
Yeah.
And it's all really, really cute.
Yeah. And oh, and then what's this over here? This is like the outside.
I think it's
here?
a yard.
Yeah.
It's like a little front yard.
Yeah. Oh, and there's the bed and a dresser and a rug.
I wonder if
there's
this
the
is,
outside. That's an outside.
There's a QR code with all the instructions on how to assemble
And I think
it.
this is all the roof.
That's what I was
all of
just
the
thinking.
X's and O's, I think, or maybe like just a background sort of thing. Anyhow, you need some Pellon 808, like a really firm Pellon. So we have some of that on the way. But these are available on the website right now. And there's a QR code with all of the instructions, which is great. And obviously they're all printed here as well. Yeah, so I know doll panels, cut and sew panels, people love them. They fly off the shelf usually. So don't delay. We'll fold that up properly some other time. Oh, and I just realized to get a scale, that is how big that doll's head is. So like that's my hand. So these dolls are quite large. So her head is the size of my hand.
That's really fun.
It's really fun. It's really, really great. Yeah. So this piece of fabric is, oh, well, so the finished dolls measure 19.5 inches by 14 inches.
Oh, I think
and
18
18 inches by 14 inches. Yeah, so they are like 19 or 18 inches tall. So like I suppose she's taller. These ladies are taller. And then arm to arm is 14 inches. So they're a good size. They're a really good size. And then how big are these guys?
Oh, there it is.
The llama right there is 15.5 inches by 10 inches. The unicorn is 16 by 13, and the sloth is 11 by 8. So again, these are a good size.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what else do we have? So we have Hello Spring. So that this is a fat quarter bundle for Hello Spring. So that goes with that that doll panel. So lots of springy pinks, some X's and O's for Valentine's Day, and then a little pop of contrast with the ochre. Oh, this one's really nice. I don't know if you can see this, but this one here.
It's those little groundhog faces.
Look at him. Look at him coming out of the ground. That's hilarious. And then what else do we have? We have Bird is the Word. We have fat quarters for Bird is the Word. I wonder if we can get through there. So lots of lovely birds and trees and florals, lots of lovely spring collection. These are on the website. And then we also have individuals on the shelf. And then end paper. So this is from Jen Hewitt. I love Jen Hewitt. Oh my gosh. This, where is it? Where'd it go? This one.
Oh, yeah.
That Lily of the Valley.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
I think it comes in the turquoise color as well. Yeah, ooh, I love that one.
That one's so pretty.
They're like snowdrops.
Yeah. So this is also on the website in the whole pack, and then individuals on the shelf here behind us. And we did not get yardage of either of these collections. So we just have the fat quarters. And then this is
That's the same one, but a layer cake.
Layer cake.
Or a log roll.
A log roll. Log roll, is that what we're calling it these days?
I think it's still a layer cake, but because they've rolled it.
Yeah. So that is end paper. And then we have, we did get canvases of end paper. So the end paper canvas is all the, it's this bird print in a nice medium-sized scale in 3 colors. So this lovely turquoise, the navy, and
It's
what do
a
we call
hot
that?
pink.
Hot pink, grapefruit sort of color?
Yeah, or watermelon.
Yeah. So this is the cotton linen canvas that everybody loves from Ruby Star Society. So perfect for pants, shorts, straight skirts, shift dresses, bags, throw pillows,
Any aprons?
coats, aprons. Ooh, an apron would be nice.
Yeah.
Lovely springy apron.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be super nice.
Little cushion cover for your sewing chair.
Yes. Yes. Or like, yeah, cushion covers for your dining room chairs.
Yeah.
It would also work for like Venetian blinds.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that would be really sweet.
It'd be lovely. Like in a bathroom.
We got, is this new for us? Because I haven't seen this before.
It is new for them. That is their
okay.
new pattern. So it got released in PDF a couple months ago. And then, yeah, our supplier just got it in as a paper pattern.
Yeah, I think that looks like such a comfy wear all dress.
So this is the poppy dress from Grain Line. And it comes in their larger size range and in their smaller size range. And so you've got short sleeves and long sleeves, and you've got sort of short 2-tier dress and longer 3-tier dress. I think this is like to the knees, or like a tunic, probably to the knees, and then this is like mid-calf sort of length. I don't think that they have a shirt version or a peplum version, but I suppose you could just leave off the ruffles entirely. Yeah.
I thought of it because we just also got these voiles in, and I thought that this dress in a voile would be like the perfect flowy thing for a hot summer day.
Yes.
I know it's January, but we got to start early.
It is coming. Spring is coming. And I don't know if you can see it, but it's got these lovely like gathers at the shoulder, and then sort of a Henley top. Yeah, so very, very comfy. Pop on over your head.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, the fabric says light to mid-weight woven fabrics such as cotton, lawns, and voiles, rayon, viscose, and rayon or viscose blends, linen, and linen blends. Yeah. So this would be perfect for it, especially if you want just like a blank slate that you can like accessorize and layer with other things. Yeah,
this is fairly sheer with the light coming through, but when it's right on your, when it's on you, it's not as
well. And also with the gathers,
there's
going to be like more fabric, so I don't think you'd need to worry too much about this being super sheer. It's,
I would definitely there's a couple lighter, there's a lighter color in the pink. I would definitely line
the lighter colors or the more fleshy colors. I would probably line. Yeah, but we also have some even lighter weight stuff than this that you can line things with. But this also would work as a lining for something heavier, or like inside a bag, or lining a jacket, that sort of thing. So we've had this. I think we've just had really basic colors of this lightweight cotton voile before, but it sold out like immediately. So we brought in a bunch more colors.
Yeah, I didn't bring them all out, but there's 4 or 5 colors over there.
Exactly.
So.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I'll get these out of the way.
And what else did you grab?
Well, apparently this purple has been flying off the bolt. 3 people bought it yesterday.
I noticed that. So this is the Everyday Smooth shirting in purple. And yes, this purple is an eye catcher. Yes. And this is a fantastic fabric for like a basic shirt, like what I'm wearing right now. Really, you can hear it.
Yeah.
It's nice and crisp and rustly, and it is nicely opaque. So yeah, shirts, tunics.
I just love the sheen.
The sheen is lovely.
It's just got this beautiful.
The sheen is great.
Draping shimmer to it. I got some in the very flame smooth color.
The flame is also a stunning color.
It matched my glasses.
Also stunning. Yes.
So I had to get it.
Yeah.
So I love that.
The flame, I think you could also call this like paprika.
Oh yeah.
It's a very paprika sort of color. Yeah.
And then
we have basics.
Navy, white, and then also this gold.
The gold color, also stunning.
It might look a little more green on the screen,
But it's not.
It's very
very
gold.
yellow, very gold. Like it's not. It looks almost like more of an acid yellow on the screen, but it is not. No. And the sheen on it is so pretty.
Yeah, it
so
feels
pretty.
really luxurious.
Yeah,
actually,
it really
I find.
does. It really does. Yeah. What else we got? I love this. I ordered this in like 3 or 4 colors, and they all got canceled. So this is a Nanny Aero canvas, so it's a little bit narrow. It is sealed shut. There we go. With a little one of those little clothing ties. There we go. I love this. It is quite heavy.
Yeah.
It is quite heavy. But it would make fantastic pants, shorts, jackets, bags. And it is, I love the colors. I love the texture. I love the shapes. The blue is like a really nice navy blue. Yeah, and we just have like 9 meters of it. Yeah, I ordered a lot more of it, but it got canceled. They do that sometimes.
Eleanor was talking about yesterday how it reminded her of the beach and the ocean.
Yes.
Or mountains and the sky. So
yes.
if you do embroidery.
Yeah, depending on which direction you look at it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It would also look really cool with some embroidery.
It would. Yeah, it would. Yeah. Yeah, like around a collar or something like that. Yeah. Or pockets.
Yes.
On your pants.
Yeah.
Be so nice.
Very cool.
I don't know if this one's on the website yet. I don't know if Caitlin's had a chance to take a photo of it.
I also do not know.
So what are you working on these days? What are your projects?
Cleaning my room.
Yeah.
And some smaller embroidery as well.
Nice.
Mostly because.
So we're doing our staff dinner in a couple of weeks, and we're going to exchange.
That's what I'm.
Pin cushions, and you're working on a pin cushion?
It is.
Yes.
Yeah, it's the pin cushion for the staff exchange.
I need to find a pattern and start working on a pin cushion.
Oh, I don't have a pattern.
No, that works fine
too. I'm just winging it.
That works. That is my project this weekend, is to figure that out. Yeah. And I think we also need to order some
the
walnut. Yeah, because we're all out. But I think that's in our next checker order. The wool.
Yes.
Let's talk about the wool.
Don't need those.
This wool is so nice.
I just want to hug it.
It is. Yeah. And I don't know if people are still like sewing winter things, but I think they should. I think right now is actually a really great time to start on a winter jacket.
Yeah.
Because a winter jacket might take you a long time. So if you start now, you're basically guaranteed to have it done
by next
fall.
Winter.
And I think also when it's cold, it's easier to kind of think about like, what do you want in a winter jacket? So this is a wool and polyester blend.
This would also make a stunning dress. Actually, just
it is light enough for pants, light enough for jackets. And I think it would also work as a lighter weight coat. You would obviously have to like line it and stuff like that. But like if you want to make a blazer or like a whole suit, this is a good weight. And yeah, it is a wool and polyester blend. And we have 3 colors. This is the black and forest green. So it's a little hard to tell on the screen, but this is a black and forest green, herringbone. And then I think this one's probably my favorite.
This one's easier to see the colors too.
Yeah, and this one is
the black and ecru.
Ecru.
With that natural off-white color.
Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah, so.
I didn't used
to like these are a pretty good price. So they are $24.99 a meter. So can't go wrong with that. And I don't know if people are using it, but
what is the weight?
What is the weight? I don't think that our manufacturer gave us a weight on that, but I would say that it's sort of mid-weight, 280-ish grams per square meter. What do you think?
That kind of feels like
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, less, like probably less than 300, but more than 250, somewhere in there. So I don't know if you guys are using it, but we have a sort of an affordable apparel fabric section on the website. Under fabric, apparel fabric, it is just look under fabrics under $25 a meter. And we started noticing that people were wanting more and more sort of more affordable fabrics like that. So we have been bringing in a lot of different fabrics. So there is actually quite a bit of fabric in that section. And we're finding that people are finding that really helpful. So if you are looking for, you know, maybe a little bit more affordable fabric for your project, take a look there. Did we pull anything else?
We have one more.
One more? Because we did get those 3, no, we got like 9 stretch denims.
Oh yeah, right. So 2 more. There's also a bengaline.
Ooh, this bengaline. I love bengaline.
I've never sewn with it.
So
knowingly.
So bengaline, if you think about like women's dress pants from like Ricky's, right?
Yes.
That's what bengaline is, right? So like Susie Shear, Ricky's, Reitman's, that sort of thing, like the stretchy pull-on basic work pants or like straight skirts. Yeah. It's made out of bengaline. So bengaline traditionally was a stretch woven fabric before there was spandex. So it was stretchy based on how it was woven. And then nowadays, it has spandex in it, but the weave sort of imitates that smooth, lightweight, crisp drape fabric that has a good amount of stretch in it across the grain. So there's not a lot that way, but there's a good amount that way. So probably like 30%-ish. Yeah. And so it is great for comfy pants. You know, it'll make like a pair of pants that look really sharp, but that are super comfy. You can use this in place of a lot of ponte. So patterns that are written for ponte, you can use this. It is easy to wash, easy to care for, and it is very lightweight and breathable and comfortable. So in hot weather, in offices where the temperature maybe is fluctuating a lot, this is a really great option. And we got it in like 3 colors, I think. This is like the denim color.
Two or three.
And then I think we have a black.
Yeah, definitely.
And then maybe a charcoal color too.
Okay.
And that is $14.99. So it's great prices.
Yeah. And then the last thing we have, I only grabbed one color because
there's a lot. We have
and they're heavy.
They are very heavy. Yes. Yeah, so we got in 9 stretch denims, colored. Uh-oh, things are falling down. That's okay. Whoop, there it goes.
That's why we clean the floor.
So maybe we stand this. Oh, it's floppy. Yeah. Can we stand it up? I'm gonna stand it up, like put one end on the ground.
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
There we go.
So that we're not having to hold it. So it is a stretch denim. Oh, where are we here? Everything's all backwards in the screen. So it is a stretch denim. So it's got a little bit of stretch. Where is it? It's got a little bit of stretch that way, and then not much that way. It's colored, so I think you could go either side. So like this side, you're seeing some of the black threads. This side, you're not seeing as many. And it's a little bit lighter weight. So it would work for, again, jeans, shorts.
A lighter jacket for the spring.
A lighter jacket for the spring or fall, a skirt, all sorts of things. Yeah. And it would not be too heavy too, so it would be a good foray, a good fabric if you are just getting into sewing your own jeans. Yeah. Because getting through all those layers won't be as challenging on a lighter weight denim like this. And then again with the stretch, just makes some of those fitting challenges just a little bit easier. So yeah.
Yeah, that is
there
fun.
We go.
And then we do have lots going on in the store.
We do.
As well. You've probably heard of our Maker's Dozen
Maker's
this
Dozen.
point?
Yeah. So the Maker's Dozen challenge is basically a year-long challenge to get you guys, encourage you guys to complete projects, finish up your works in progress, give you some ideas and inspiration about what to make, and just make it a practice to finish at least one thing every month. So every month you can enter into a draw any project that you finish. Doesn't matter what it is, as long as you have completed it in that month, you can enter it. And then each month we have a color theme that can get you an additional draw entry. And then in 7 out of the months, we have a craft theme that can get you another entry into the draw. And then every month as well, if you share your project on our Facebook group or in Instagram, that can get you a 4th entry into the draw. And so each month we will draw from people who enter to win one of 3 $25 gift cards for the store. And then at the end of the year, everybody who's entered anything through the whole year will take all of those, and we will draw 3 $100 gift cards for the store. So as I said, each month has a color theme. So January is blue. So if you make something in January, you get an entry into the draw. If you make something that is blue, you get 2 entries into the draw.
And if it's embroidered or cross stitch.
So in January, our craft theme is embroidery and cross stitch. So if your thing is embroidered or cross stitch, you can get 3 entries into the draw. And then everybody has a chance to enter, to share on social media, and that will get you a 4th. So there's information on our website. You just go onto our website, search Maker's Dozen. That'll bring you to the page that describes it. And there's a link to the Google form where you can submit your entries, and you basically just put in your email address and check the boxes that apply, upload a picture of your finished thing, hit submit, and it all autofills a spreadsheet, and then we use the spreadsheet to randomly draw a winner every month. So I know we've been having some questions, and I think what we're going to do is we have like a sheet explaining everything and a sheet with all of the themes and the colors for the month. So we are going to print those out, and we can hand them out to anybody in the store who wants them. But you can also print them off at home as well. So that's a downloadable thing that you can print off at home and use that to plan your weeks this year.
Yeah, we've got already a whole bunch up at the cache, so it's all good to go.
And I have to check. I'm not sure if anybody has entered yet, but we will definitely remind people at the beginning of every month what the color and craft theme of the month is, and then more towards the end of the month remind people to submit their entries. Exactly. Yeah. And what else do we have? We've got Jingle into January, so people are bringing those in. So if you got one of those cards, if you shopped with us in sort of the last half of November and December, you would have gotten a card that says Jingle into January. It's got like a mug on it and a little
gold circle.
Gold circle to scratch with a surprise. So the pink mug ones are for online. You can scratch that, and it's got different codes that you can use online. And the surprises range from a free gift with purchase all the way up to 50% off of one item. And in store, you just bring in your card, scratch it in front of us once you're ready to check out. And again, those surprises range from free gift with purchase all the way up to 50% off of one item in your purchase that day. So people are bringing them in. Yeah, there's a good.
Yeah, a lot of people have been bringing them in.
Yeah, and we handed out a lot of them. We handed out. Well, we handed out 1,200 in store. We handed out slightly less than that online.
Yeah.
Maybe more like 600 online. But we did hand out about 1,200 in store. So if you have one of those, bring them in. You have until the end of January to bring them in. Yeah. And it's been fun.
Yeah.
People get to scratch it, and then they get a nice surprise. So And I just noticed it started snowing.
Yeah, it's really pretty snow too.
Yeah.
Very light and flowy.
Yeah. Are you gonna go skating on the canal? Are you a skater?
I am a skater.
Yeah?
I have 2 pairs of skates. So
But you moved recently.
I moved recently. I cannot find my good skates. I found my skates from when I was like 14 years old.
Really?
And they still fit me.
Oh wow.
I have shoes
wow.
from when I was 14.
That's lucky.
I have really tiny feet.
Oh my gosh. Wow.
So lucky, but also still lucky because I can buy children's shoes. And I play.
I have the opposite. The opposite. Yeah. Yeah. And my feet got about a half size bigger after I had kids, which apparently is a pretty common thing. So, but yeah, I don't have skates. I don't have skates, and I know you can rent skates, so you could like go and rent skates.
I could, but my like old, they're like the ones that you crank to tighten the. It's like a cable, and you turn the thing to.
Tighten the laces, like to do them up.
Yeah,
yes, they get nice and stable.
Because they're like
little kids
skates. Hey, that's okay.
And you're familiar with them, absolutely.
Yeah.
So my problem is that I wear a women's 12 and a half, so they never have figure skates in that size. So they only ever have hockey skates, and I don't know how to skate on hockey skates because they sharpen them differently.
And I don't know how to skate in figure skates.
You only do.
I only know how to do the hockey skates.
Yeah. So, yeah. I haven't been skating in ages, but I do enjoy going on the canal. We did that when my kids were little. So, but yeah, I think my daughter's planning on going this weekend with 2 of her friends from university who grew up in like Southern Ontario and who have never been on the canal. Never been on the canal because it was closed the last 2. It didn't open the last 2 years. So
it did open last year for like 2 days.
Yes.
And I went.
Yes.
And it was very dangerous.
Yes. And slushy a little bit, I think. Yeah. And holes and stuff. Yeah. So anyhow, we have to open the store right now.
I guess it is.
Yeah, it is open. So we got to say goodbye. We got to stop chit-chatting. Bye. Time to get on with our day.